Welcome to Super Bloom, your opportunity to learn about the mind, the body, and how they connect. I am Rosie O. I am passionate about bringing people together to learn. I love studying about the body, and I will be a lifelong student of philosophy. In this pod, we explore all things related to the power of the mind and to the purpose of this life, this physical human existence. I believe we all possess the ability to thrive. We just have to learn how to tap into our life force, our creative energy. I am here to introduce unusual ideas to evoke thought, curiosity, and ultimately to help strengthen our relationships with each other. We can realize our full potential once we wake up the wisdom in our bones and activate that innate ability to thrive. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Have you ever experienced that sensation of being in your element and you feel like things are clicking along swimmingly? Or when you feel like what you're doing lights you up? Like when you're on a jog with a gorgeous view, or you're sitting at your desk writing a beautifully articulated email, or when you're in a conversation with a special person and the energy between you two is flowing so perfectly you both feel heard and seen. And then have you ever had those experiences abruptly take a turn south because of a simple thought that crossed your mind? Like when you're running and it's a beautiful sunset, but then you think, wait, how dark is it going to be when I finish my run and I get to my car? And then you stop enjoying and start worrying. Or when you're writing that email and a word trips you up and then shifts your flow, and you start questioning if your email is actually as eloquently written as you were feeling 10 seconds ago. And in that conversation, when you say something that leaves you feeling vulnerable, and then while there's a moment of quiet in the exchange, you question and doubt if what you said was too much to say out loud, or maybe you sound weak in some way. This is how powerful your mind can be in influencing the way you feel about any given situation in any moment. From moment to moment. It's literally that simple. Our mind can take us to the highest, most wonderful place, and it can take us to the lowest, most darkest place as well. When you think back on your life, for example, the years past, the places you've been, and remember the experiences, do you cluster the moments and categories in your head? Times with this group of friends, that iteration of the band, or times when you were with that spouse or partner or family member. Looking back from where you are now in your life, can you see how that person or those people were perfectly placed on your lifeline to challenge you and to help you grow? Or do you see your past as painful, regretful, and still hold grudges towards those who may have hurt you? Are you able to forgive people and release experiences that physically and mentally scarred you? Do you desire liberation, freedom from the weight of your past? Can you imagine for one playful moment it was all for your greater good? And allow yourself to consider how that challenging person or experience helped shape you into a stronger version of yourself. Playfulness is how children respond to a day on the beach, laying flat on their backs in the sand, making sand angels, and licking salt water off their hands. For me, playfulness comes through me as a swirly blend of sensuality, wilderness, and creative energy. When I am patient and present and connected with my purpose, I see the sunlight dancing on the ocean's skin when I'm at the beach. I hear the lapping waves, and I lick the salt water off my fingertips too. To be playful as an adult means you have a lightness of heart. You enjoy laughter and being silly. To be a playful adult means you have learned how to remain present, alive, and aware in each precious moment. And you have the ability to see each day as a new and clean slate of possibility. But how do you get there, to that place of wanting to clear the slate, wanting to release the past, the metaphorical baggage you've been hauling around with you for so many years? I think it starts with finding your joy, your happy place, and the desire to let go and be free of your pain will follow. Before I had a child, I remember thinking I looked silly when I would dance outside on the beach. I love to dance and feel free being outside, connected with nature as I move my body. And back then, I wanted to be a professional dancer, so I took my time on the beach very seriously. And perhaps that's why I didn't want to feel silly and imagined anyone watching was saying, "Look at her, those moves aren't even cool." But now, when I'm dancing, I feel this sense of play and freedom I never felt before my little girl came into my world. She's not looking at me as we walk and dance along the shore, but she follows my every move the best she can with her little 2-year-old body. Legs when I do a kick, moving her arms like the waves as I do my hula dancer moves. We jump, do beach cartwheels, and laugh as we dance, playing with our bodies, making them lift and sway and shake in rhythm with the ocean and with the songs we create as we go. Singing is another innate form of play that had mystified me for many years. I studied how to sing as a child and took lessons in my 30s, but I felt like I was chasing a sound that wasn't my own. I finally discovered my natural sound and its healing qualities when my voice became a means to nullify the sensation of contractions during my daughter's birth. There is music in each of us, but perhaps there's a time and place when we finally feel ready to let it out and be heard. You may already know and find great pleasure in using your voice as a means to release emotion, connect with sensation, or to calm your little one when she cannot fall asleep. But if you have not discovered your voice yet, I invite you to begin the journey now to seek your sound. Your means of expression may vary. Some start with an instrument and sing along while strumming a chord to create melody, while others sing a made-up tune in the shower or along with the music while in your car. But some, and I was this person for a long time, judge the sound before it ever reaches your larynx. Sing the song unsung and buried deep within. I think of the voice as each of our authentic expression, the vibration that is unique to only you, like a fingerprint of the soul. Our bodies are the vessel, the instrument through which our voice moves to fully release and express our inner self. It's intimate, raw, wild, and it may feel vulnerable singing in the presence of another. But that sensation, that feeling of total release that you will experience once you open up and let it go will eventually override the fear of embarrassment. Once you're ready to experiment with your voice a little, just start by making what you would consider ugly music. When you purposely sing along with a song, making sounds that are flat or out of key and off tone from what you're listening to. Try to sound not good and see how that feels. Practice it, singing along to your favorite song off key and really loud. And then see if you can stop the flood of laughter that will likely follow. If now is a good time to explore your sound in another way, there's a way I invite you to try now where you go a little deeper. Close your eyes, bring your awareness inward to your physical body. And if now's not the right time, just listen and come back to this exercise later. But allow your attention to come inward and begin to notice the rhythm of your breathing. Can you feel your body respond to the inhale by expanding the ribs? And do you notice a sensation of empty in your body after you complete your exhale? Do a mental scan of your body, starting at your feet. Are you becoming aware of any parts of your body that have been whispering to you, like your toes, your ankles, calves, or knees? Your outer thighs, quadriceps, inner thighs, that fascia that wraps around your hip bones, your pelvis, belly area. Tune into your chest and throat area. Swallow down your throat, clearing the channel. See if any part of your head feels tense around your forehead, your ears, and your jaw. See if there's a part of your body that is talking to you. Give that part of your body a word. Maybe tight, tingly, sensitive, numb. And then bring a hand to that spot if you can reach. And with your mouth closed, start to hum. Keep humming. Can you feel the vibration of your hum under your fingertips? Keep breathing in through the nose and let your exhale be the humming sound, moving through your throat, up and out your nasal cavity. Allow the vibrations to ripple through your body and into that spot under your hand. Now, let your mouth open and close as you hum, sounding ah as you open your mouth, then back to as you close it. Repeat opening and closing your mouth as many times as you can while you exhale. Notice how it feels to have sound moving from inside your body and how it feels to hear sound coming out of you. Allow your hands to rest in your lap. Notice how you feel as you hum. Do you feel calmer, soothed by the vibration? Do you have a desire to be quiet and prevent your voice from being heard? Are you privately humming in your car or at home? Can you keep doing this and not wonder if someone is listening? Keep breathing in and out. If you have the time and space now to continue, notice if you have relaxed through your body, especially in that area that needed your attention. Has anything shifted or changed where you were initially feeling that tingly or numb, painful sensation? Shift now from humming to steady breathing in through the nose and out as a sigh through the mouth. Take a few more breaths just like this, inhaling through your nostrils and exhaling with a loud, audible sigh. Sitting quietly, let your breath return to its natural rhythm. Notice how you feel in your head space, body, and also in your heart space. When we open up to the power in our vibration, we allow ourselves to heal the wounds of the past in our hearts. Maybe we can even see life as a gift, a blessing. And when we allow ourselves to be light in our hearts and flow with each day in a way that feels light and playful, like we did when we were children. Childhood wounds, though, are real, and we must acknowledge them in order for the pain to be released and healed in our subconscious. Until then, our wounded inner child will govern our motives in this life. Once we see how our attachment to the past is affecting our ability to see a brighter future, this is the first step towards opening our minds to endless possibilities in this life. As the information scientist Richard Bandler says, it's never too late to have a happy childhood. You can still find ways to be lighthearted and as playful as a child today, even though you're now an adult. If you see yourself behaving from a wounded place, stop. Place your hands on your heart and take a breath. Give yourself a moment to acknowledge the desire to protect yourself and imagine what outcome you desire in that situation. Allow your pain to be the bridge from the old wounds to what you prefer in a given situation. When you connect to your heart space, breathe from there, and then see yourself where you want to be. Feel yourself there next. This coherence of the heart and the mind is how you get to a place where you experience real joy and pleasure in your life. Allowing yourself to play, be silly, make jokes, and laugh will actually help you create new programs in your conscious mind. The subconscious is the other people in your head and your life, your family members, your closest friends, and the consciousness is the new programming that we get to put in. When we tell ourselves about how playful we can be and how much beauty we perceive around us and how much fun we allow ourselves to have in a day, when we focus on what could go wrong or what will go wrong in a situation, those thoughts create a vibration and have a ripple effect. When we focus on the negative potential, it creates a resistance to the beauty of the day, and then that creates a block to the unlimited potential. When we remember that everything is energy and we are able to be in each moment and experience each moment, moment to moment, instead of being in fear, attached to an outcome, or afraid to just let life unfold, what we say is the law. What do you speak? Define what you want, your heartfelt desires for this life. Be intentional each day about how you want to feel and trust that you are the universe and everything you desire is already within you. When you feel rigid or righteous about a situation, see if spending some time doing the thing that brings you joy helps shift your perspective. And if you can hang with some kiddos who are building a pretend world out of sand on the beach, maybe you'll grab some seaweed, add it to the castle, and remember how to play again. I will kindle the flame of a bright future. I will dance with the shadows in the night. If we are still here, there's still time to shine. Shine our light. Thank you for listening to the Super Bloom podcast. If you enjoyed this episode and would like to express your appreciation to the host, you're welcome to tip via Venmo at RosieO19. Also, visit the website superballoompodcast.com to see videos and join the online community.
It's super bloom. It's super bloom. It's super bloom. It's super what?